The history and origin of General Tso's chicken is such a mystery that a documentary was made to sort out truth from fiction. Found on all Chinese restaurant menus, General Tso's chicken has become one of the most popular menu items, and it isn't even Chinese. Said to be created in Taiwan, it became popular as American Chinese cuisine when word spread that this sweet, salty, tangy, and spicy chicken was a favorite of Henry Kissinger's. To make General Tso's chicken, you will need chicken breast or thigh meat that has been cut into bite-sized pieces, some fresh grated garlic and fresh grated ginger, some soy sauce, equal parts of cornstarch and flour for coating your chicken, some oil for frying, and the green onions and chopped peanuts will be used as a garnish. One of the key ingredients for the General's chicken is a good, salty, sweet, and tangy, slightly hot sauce. To make this sauce, you will need 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce, 1/4 of a cup of rice vinegar, 1/4 of a cup of chicken stock or water, 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. You can find my recipe for hoisin on my channel, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and enough water to make a cornstarch slurry. Your first step is just to add your water to your cornstarch and stir it until it's smooth and all the lumps are gone. And then we'll just put this aside. Into a saucepan, in no particular order, just start adding your ingredients. Your chicken broth, your rice vinegar, sesame oil, chili powder, soy sauce, brown sugar, and the hoisin sauce. Once it's all in the pan, combine it and mix it thoroughly, and then put it on gentle heat. Once you have your sauce at a gentle simmer, it's time to add your cornstarch slurry. And then we will leave this on the stove until it has thickened. It doesn't take long for the sauce to thicken, but it thickens beautifully. And this is what you're looking for. And once you've reached this point, just take it off the heat and put it aside. I've cut our chicken into nice, even, bite-sized pieces. And now I'm going to just add them to a mixing bowl. Add my garlic and ginger, my soy sauce, using my hands. Just mix it together. And now this can either be covered with plastic and put back into the refrigerator until you're ready to cook, or it can be cooked immediately. When you're ready to cook your chicken, take your pieces and add them to your flour and cornstarch mixture. This is equal parts of flour and equal parts of cornstarch. And just using your hands, get them really well coated. Transfer them onto a plate. Make sure that you don't have any naked spots. I have a little naked spot here, so back in it goes. When you're ready to cook your chicken, turn your heat on high. Use a deep skillet with a flat bottom and a generous amount of oil to cover the bottom. Use something like canola oil or peanut oil that has a high smoke point, and wait for the oil to get very hot. When your oil is hot, and you'll know it's ready when you start to put the pieces in and they start to sizzle, put your pieces in the hot oil. Try not to let them touch each other. I'm only doing about half of the chicken that I prepared, and I've put the other chicken back in the freezer for another meal. So depending on how many people you're going to be feeding, but just make sure you don't overcrowd your chicken while you're frying it. So you're going to cook your chicken for 3 to 4 minutes and turn them when they start to look golden brown and continue to cook. You don't want to overcook or you'll dry your chicken out, but you want to get a nice crispy crust on them. When your chicken looks perfectly golden brown, as mine does, you want to just take it out of the frying pan and put it on a paper towel to drain. We'll salt this lightly and then we'll just put this aside. When you're ready to serve, add your chicken to your sauce and heat, and then garnish. The General's chicken has been stylized to suit a variety of tastes. There truly is no original recipe. The basic recipe always is a crispy chicken in a tangy, salty, sweet, and slightly hot sauce. This recipe lends itself to kitchen witchcraft, so try adding things that you know your family will like. Broccoli or peanuts are my two favorites. This chicken is also delicious served on a bed of fresh greens as a salad, something different and a favorite in our house.